Have a 3-pack instead of a 6-pack? I think I might fancy my partner's best mate. What you do in the kitchen is up to you, but stay safe. How do I make a ratatouille? You'd be brilliant. Damn. Ask us about building supplies and you'll get an expert answer. Ask us about life lessons, you'll get an expert guess. Right, we've had a question from Mark. Get ready for this. Now, Mark says, MKM, my wife wants me to lose weight this year, but I disagree. How can I win, Mark? You can't win. Yes? Happy wife, happy life. Get off the settee, lose a few pounds. Off you go. Right, here's a question from Graham, and I can help you with this one, Graham. Close to my heart, this one. It says, I want to be able to lift my own body weight by the end of the year. Well, Graham, look, I'm pretty hench. I think you can tell. How did I do it? By moving loads of building supplies. Are we taking people on? Yes, I think we are. Get into that, you'll be fit as a fiddle. I've had a message here from Jane. She says, some mates and me are doing Couch to 5K. How do I start? It's very simple. It's the first step. That first step can be anything. It can be downloading the app. It can be getting yourself some new socks and trainers, a new set of shorts. Whatever that first step is, you get going with it. 6 months down the line, you'll be thinking, MKM got us fit. Well done, Jane. Right, here's one from John. He says, hey MKM, I want to get abs, but without giving up burgers. What can I do? Well, the thing is, John, you can live without abs. Can you live without burgers? I suppose if you want to get the two, how about losing the bun? Have a 3-pack instead of a 6-pack. Good advice, that. Jack sent us a message and he said, hi MKM, I'm really struggling on the dating scene. Will you be my wingman? Jack, I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'll be much good to you. You know, unless the lady wants an exterior light fitting or an outside tap, I don't think I'll be much good. But if they do, you know where to get in touch. We've had a question from Claire, and this is a tricky one, this one. She says, I think I might fancy my partner's best mate. What do you think? Well, my advice is very simple. I've been thinking about this quite a lot. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, ignore it, let it go away. Best advice from me to you, Claire. Right, well, Pete's been on. Now, this is an old question. I've been asked this many, many times. MKM, we've been married for 5 years. How do you keep the spark alive? It's simple, Pete. Fancy dress? Spider-Man and Mary Jane. There you are. That's yours, that. You can have it. Right, Carl has been on with a social media question. He says, I've been on Tinder for ages, but nothing is working. What should I do? Well, Carl, Tinder's all about the bants, so I've been told. You've got to have a good first line, make an impression. If your good first line is, do you come here often? They're going to be swiping left. Up your game, Carl. They'll be swiping right in no time. Trust me. Here's a man after my own heart. Love this question. Frank has written in. He says, MKM, Indian, Chinese or fish and chips? Well, what about all three? That's got to be something for Dragon's Den, hasn't it? A little bit of everything. I fancy that now. Right, we've had a question from Bill and he says, hey MKM, how can I impress my partner in the kitchen? Well, Bill, what you do in the kitchen is up to you, but stay safe. Right, we've got a question from Jane. And Jane says, how do I make a ratatouille? Ratatouille? Well, I can barely even say it. I just think it's a bunch of veg, isn't it? Chopped up. Little rat helps you. Watch the film, they'll sort you out. Sarah's been in touch and she says, how do you make the perfect poached egg? Well, it just so happens that I know Sarah. It's a little bit of vinegar. Boil the water, swirl it round. When you put the egg in, add a little bit of vinegar, hold it all together. Perfect. And you know something? It doesn't taste of vinegar. Trust me on that one, Sarah. You'll love it. Here at MKM, you get the best trade supplies advice. But cooking advice, you got to take it with a pinch of salt.